That's right, so as raptor rangers, we conduct rescue and release efforts, and we also have to take care of the birds here. Right, so today we are going to introduce you to some of our favorite predators on wings.
Eagle. Now Suji here is a female, and all female raptors are larger and heavier than the male. And she is no exception. Well, Susie here has been with us for almost 26 years. Her big antennas are huge, making her an unmatched huntress.
That's right, so Susie right over there, she actually weighs 4.7 kilograms. And yet when flying at high speed, she's able to lift up an entire prey that weighs all the way up to
20 feet tall. That's almost 4 times my height. A pretty big nest, Joe.
That's right, a very big nest for a very big eagle. And you know what, Susie has done a wonderful job in deciding for her to make back home. Right now, ladies and gentlemen, that is Nelson, our white-bellied sea eagle. Right, so these birds are commonly found in Southeast Asia. And did you know they are one of the largest birds of prey that you can find right here in
snakes. In fact, they specialize in hunting venomous sea snakes.
So alright, calculating this distance, making sure that the surroundings all safe and good to go. Here he comes, in goes the snake. Touchdown! Hello, would you like to join me right out here today? Now he's a little shy, so let's give him some time. There we go. Now by the way, the rodents that these birds hunt for never hear them coming. And that is because owls, they are the masters of silence. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, I bet none of you heard that coming. So ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce to you our lovely owls. Right here we have Latif and Maya, our lovely Malay fish owls. Another local species that you can find right here in Singapore as well.
Well, owls have strong edges at the tip of their feathers, which helps them to alter air turbulence and absorb noise, making them as quiet as a whisper.
Malay fish owls! Thank you.
Hello, Mr. Owl. This is an unusual bird of prey. He uses his long legs to walk and forage skillfully.
Right, so these birds, they are intelligent and inquisitive. Now in the wild, they have been known to raid the nests of other birds and even steal food from them as well. Alright, now owls very busy foraging through the rocks in search for prey like worms and insects. And just like Dee mentioned, Caracaras also feed on carrion. So they are very opportunistic scavengers, and when they come across a carcass like a round, they will seize the opportunity to take a bite if they can. Now, they hunt for insects, and if the insects were to take off, did you know that these birds can make vertical flights into the air to catch them? And yes, Raul, are you looking at your own image? Right up there? Okay, right over here, let's show them how you can make vertical flights just like this. Impressive, right?
No, Joe.
No?
I'm sure Raul can do higher.
Okay. Raul, Dee wants to see higher. Let's show them higher, alright? 1, 2, 3, all the way up. There we go.
Nice. Well, that looks like fun, Joe. Can I give that a try?
Sure, come, Raul. Dee would like to try that too.
Yes, Raul. Alright, on the count of 3, okay? 1, 2, 3, and
turkey vultures are usually the first on the scene, and in fact, bigger vultures follows them, and they have to do the hard work of ripping apart tail skin of a large carcass like the one right over here.
But here's another interesting fact about turkey vultures. Their stomach acid is as strong as car batteries, which help them to digest carrions pretty well. And it looks like Zina has done a wonderful job. It's time for her to head back to her trainer. Let's give a big round of applause to Zina. These birds are the middleweight to eat some flesh and organs. They are sociable but yet aggressive feeders. Once a carcass is found, they will wait nearby before beginning to feast. But once they get going, about 100 birds will gather for a meal and strip a carcass down to its bones in less than 10 minutes. Once body found across Africa, they are now critically endangered.
Now moving on to the next cause of the meal, which is the height and the ligament of the carcass. So ladies and gentlemen, enter our scenarios vulture, the heavyweights from Europe. Now unlike other vulture species, these birds are more solitary and they prefer to feed in smaller groups, except when they are breeding and pairing chicks. Well, our large meal right there uses a strong gripping beak and hook beak to rip apart tail skin to feed on chunks of flesh.
Well, Joe, I think we have 2 more scavengers to showcase.
That's right, Dee, 2 more.
Let's meet our Maluku stock from Africa. And we have 1 more right there. These birds have dagger-like beaks and sturdy wolfman heads.
Right, and even though they're not vultures, they actually cooperate and coexist with them, joining them in the big feast. Now, did you know that in Africa, about 11 different species of vultures are responsible for cleaning up to 70% of the continent's carrion? Right, so without these amazing birds, we humans would be in a lot of trouble.
That's right, Joe. But all over the world, we are losing these amazing birds to many reasons. Deforestation, electrocution, poison carcasses, and even superstitious beliefs. Many are now critically endangered, and conservation efforts from all over the world will be the only way to save them from extinction. So, let us all take a moment and show our appreciation to these amazing birds for keeping our environment safe and clean. Let's give them a big round of applause.
Well, once again, thank you all so much for coming down and joining us here today. We hope you enjoyed it as much as we did.